a computer program running on the hard drive of some super advanced alien civilization's computer system. In 2003, University of Oxford philosopher Nick Bostrom proposed the idea that such an immensely technologically sophisticated species might possess the computational power to run simulations of their ancestors. Like simulations running on the holodeck from Star Trek, a user could experience the distant past on their world, recreating historical moments or entire lifetimes, complete with sentient computer-generated characters with their own minds. Presumably, they would have the capability to run many of these kinds of simulations and would reach a point where the vast majority of the minds on their world would be simulated minds. So the theory is that given the sheer numbers involved, it is more likely that we are simulated beings and our reality is simply a gigantic video game. This would obviously suggest the presence of a creator being responsible for developing our world. Now, I find this conversation fascinating because there's a peculiar irony here. In our more primitive times, our ancestors articulated their belief in a creator in superstitious or religious terms. Despite the lack of evidence to support the claim of an unseen prime mover in the universe, they nonetheless deified this entity. Humans have always desired an answer to the more fundamental questions. Who created us? Who created the cosmos? Why are we here? Is there a deeper meaning to life? Is there a state of existence and consciousness after death? Religion sought to answer these questions, for the most part, in an unsatisfactory manner. But furthermore, throughout history, the most extreme ideologues and theocrats in charge of these religious institutions have often claimed to know the mind of the Creator, manipulating the fearful masses into justifying some of the worst atrocities of mankind in the name of their God. Now, I could make an entire video about how the rise of secularism and atheism in the West have created a vacuum now being filled by cultural Marxism, political correctness, social justice, socialism, and even another religion, as Judeo-Christian values are gradually lost. But that's not what I'm here to explore today. What's extraordinary is that it appears we're coming full circle, because to my eyes, the belief in a simulated universe, complete with some kind of super sophisticated software developer or creator, is merely the same argument for God, but couched in modern technological terms, concepts, and language. There are even futurists and proponents of the singularity idea who believe human beings will live forever once they merge with machines, with their consciousness preserved as part of a centralized Borg hive mind type computer database. Our bodies becoming nothing but repositories for our consciousness, which we can store in the cloud and then download